So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate... And Messi!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's looking wide. And this is Son Heung-min.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space. Messi looking to run onto it. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's made its way to him. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Son Heung-min! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Floated through. That ball looks a good one. Going to be disappointed with that. Real chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. He's in space and looking for options. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In again. Back in once more. Terrific header. In he goes again. Rooney.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Pinches it off him. Norway were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Played into space out wide. Osimhen. Roberto Carlos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min in. There's the header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Grimaldo. Now it's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, not quite. Grimaldo. And that pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway. Pass somewhat off target. Makaleli. Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Son Heung-min could try cutting inside here. Looking for options for movement. And it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Drives it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldinho. Osimhen. Great chance! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's Rooney! Now, he's got space here. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect.
Decent chance! He scores! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Barcelona
And
in
now
for
I'd just
half-time
like to
with
read
a
out our
3-1
fan club
lead.
members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking tidy in possession here. Now that's Son Heung-min! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution for Norway. Number 14.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8. Coming on the field, number 21.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Number 7.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Osimhen. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, delightful ball. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting through the... He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now he's off and running. Fermin. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Turan. Lahm. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm. And it's Rijkaard. Upamecano. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. That's been drilled forward. Threads one in. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Header! They've scored! Right back in the game! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Norway, number 15.
So, time for changes on
Coming on
both
the field
sides, actually.
is number 19.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference the goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems to believe...
Chance! Davis gets it clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Takes a shot! That's really well cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho, and the finish! No mistake! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like that.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Collar, and that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Davis. Norway looking to pass their way through. But he's well positioned here. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Succumbs to the pressure. Spread out to the left.
3 minutes added time.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball. And Messi! Oh, nearly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Park Ji-sung. Here's Park Ji-sung. And a chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Gonzalo Ramos looks to get on the end of this. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space. DiMarco. That's Park Ji-sung. DiMarco is wide and looking to get onto this. A header! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Two down already, a nightmare start. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a shade optimistic. Hakimi. Rooney. He's cut it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Osimhen, and it's lofted through here. That has been cut short.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
goals. Kukcu. And it's Azar. Upamecano makes the interception. Now it's Osimhen. Kukcu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Park Ji-sung. Plenty to aim at here. Upamecano getting this one clear. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Rooney. And he's worked it through. Corner given. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pedri. Hazard. Oh, well played. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Rooney. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Just eases him off the ball. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That pass isn't the best. And there's the end of the first half.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hakimi, can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Delivery right there! Against the crossbar. Distributed tidily. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Osimhen. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Probing pass. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliant. Gonzalo Ramos! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got full. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Stood up well to him there. And here's Park Ji-sung. Played in deep. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Cambio di giocatori.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now who's going to be first to this? Out of play for a throw.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Pedri. Now he's got space here. That is a great... He's having a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rashford.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That looks a decent ball. Threads one in. He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in. He's trying to hit the front line here. Kukcu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ramos. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So time for change.
Numero 20.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 8. Scholes. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
Nicely
il
weighted
numero
ball.
17.
Shifted
Il
into the
numero
flank.
15.
And it's been played
Rosicki.
through. He's
Il
through.
numero
Now is he
16.
in?
Il numero 11.
It's a goal kick. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kunde cuts it out. Nicely intercepted. Gavi. Well read, nice interception. Park Ji-sung has created one goal already. Rashford. Now it's Messi. Rodri. Pedri. Into the last 5 minutes. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. It's Park Ji-sung. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Ricordiamo a tutti
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already
Paris
palpable.
Saint-Germain, FC Barcelone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence.
Decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. To Osimhen. Osimhen! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Crosses it in. He rises! Here comes another cross.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super find. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Maradona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had a hit! And somehow it stayed out. Fletcher picks it up from the goal kick. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted it to the flank. Osimhen going about things with real menace. He has found a way through. Grimaldo gets into a good position. Now it's Maradona. Taken back almost at once. The most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Fermin picks it up out wide, gets into some space, and he was alert to it. And that's been won straight back, and he plays one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bastoni gets it away. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rooney gives it back.
They're really getting no time.
Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Grimaldo. Now it's Osimhen. Messi. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Rodri is there and he can get that clear.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
This is
additionnel.
Messi. Oh, good spread. Maradona. And he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. Real chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played back in. Can he finish? It's in. And right on half-time. That is telling. And we've reached half-time. Was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Grimaldo. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Osimhen. Rooney. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Messi. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Rooney.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's come to nothing. Rodri cuts it out. Spread it left. Now it's Osimhen. That was good alertness. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. That pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And here's Maradona. He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Rooney. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for options for movement. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Osimhen.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fermin. It's a promising position. He is through here. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We
10.
have got changes here from
Messi.
both sides, in fact.
À sa place, le numéro 14. Changement.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's Neymar! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Osimhen, here's Osimhen. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's a pretty loose pass. Deep into stoppage time. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gavi. And it's hoisted clear. And that's it. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Rice. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rooney. It's gone backwards. The ball has bounced loose now. Out to the left it goes. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In by Messi.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That is good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. First quarter of an hour gone. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's well seen too. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Sane with the cross. And that has been cleared. Now it's Sane. Now this could be a chance.
Red Star have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's tried one! They just took too long getting forward.
Bellingham cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
And here's Lewandowski. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And no, that is pretty... He's gone for goal! That's another chance! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Mbappe. Hakimi. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that should get the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Lewandowski, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Lewandowski! There it is! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Red Star have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Backward it goes. He's being a... Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Sane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Kimmich. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, again there's no way through. Looking for the run. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Un minuto de descuento.
Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's through. It's Rooney! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, they've got it again. Koundé. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Rooney. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a go! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 8, el dorsal
No, he's not getting past him there.
el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por
Now it's
el
Rashford.
dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, el dorsal
Lewandowski
16,
has found the net here, of course.
el
Good
dorsal
read.
18.
That's great positioning, so
La
good
asistencia
fun.
este partido asciende a 26.628 espectadores.
Koundé, Rodri, Gavi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. And this is Rooney. Shot could be on. Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get... Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a good foot in there. Sané. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. There's the header! And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe, and it's Hakimi. Knocks it into space. And that's an excellent interception.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's had it hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Red Star have their second corner now. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. That pass isn't the best. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hakimi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Red Star surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
And the finish! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Hakimi plays it all the way forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's been slipped through. Rashford. It's Rashford! It Ronaldinho! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rashford. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gavi.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Azar. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. An opportunist strike, but and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el tiempo oficial del estadio
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Pete.
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great.
Real chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Grimaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Shot could be on. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alvarez gets a good foot in there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Mbappe. Cucurella. Oh, he's played it. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's following up. They've got to be quick to recover this. Grimaldo.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's straight offside. It's a sharp pass. And it's made its way to him. Pedri. Plays it in. Big chance! And that has been clubbed away. Can he get on the end of this? Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He has found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. And he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a shot! He's played it long. Now it's Osimhen. It could be in his chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
That was lovely, that.
aimed beyond the defence. And that is expertly dealt with. Cucurella gets it clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Rooney! They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Rooney. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Upamecano. Vermeer. Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Done delicately. Cannavaro cuts it out. And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez. Guiri. That's a good ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Lovely. Now Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Pavard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. It's a sharp little ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi's cross. He's tried one! Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Alvarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Vermeer. Ronaldinho. This ended up in no man's land. Pedri distributed tidily. That's a little loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Rooney. And he shoots! Wicked pitch. Almost an hour gone. Knocks it into space. Nicely intercepted. Grimaldo. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now it's Guiri. He's looking wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked it up out wide. Looks across and plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Rooney. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Guiri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Now it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Takes a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The less said about that pass, the better. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Osimhen. And they're quick to get it back. Ricky Puig. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A header! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Cambio de jugadores.
Yildiz. That's good running with the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the right. He's having a shot! Yildiz finds himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. The most accurate pass. It's Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Mbappe. Alvarez. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Albania against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And it's Davids. He's found a way through. It's a threatening ball. Oh, there's the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Diaz.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Davids and Diaz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Goes for a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ronaldinho. Shifted it to the flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, super ball!
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Diaz, looking for options for movement. Nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi threads one in, and this is Rooney, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Half an hour played now. There's a sharp little ball here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
Messi! That's another chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ronaldinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. And the ball is out of play. That looks a decent ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Davids, can he spark a counter here? Law, now it's Diaz. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A header! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So all square and
There will
not
be
for the
3
first
minutes added
time.
time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from
And
both
now, I'd
sides.
just like to read out our fan club
Terrific
members who
half,
are
4
celebrating their
goals split
birthdays
evenly,
today.
beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Barcelona get the second half going. Diaz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Floated through. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Well, it looked promising for a moment. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Law. And here's Diaz. And that was nowhere near his best. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. That's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Davids. Diaz. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Davids does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Law. Bastoni. Thinks one through. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Davids. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Ronaldinho. It's not an especially good pass, that. Diaz. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's played through for him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has not gone well. Bastoni can get it clear. Law. It could be in. He's having a shot! Rooney. Vieira cuts it out. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Elina. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a look and plays it forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Elina.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Passing nice and neat. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Albania.
It's their second corner of the game.
Dennis Law. Number 22, Luis Diaz. Number 4, Diego. Number 10,
The most accurate pass.
coming on the field.
Oh, that's a
number
fine
21,
interception.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Number 8, Eto. Number 9, number 18.
And the whistle's gone,
Mbappe.
presumably for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that's well spotted. Davids. Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in here. That's going to go a long way. Now this could be a chance. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That pass isn't the best. And he can clear it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance here to counter. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried
There will be
almost no
1
threat
minute
at
added
all.
time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Rashford. That's an excellent interception. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Ronaldinho, voted man of the match and deserved. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
He's found a way through.
Well, that was lovely, that.
And he was alert to it. There's the shot! Goal, Belgium! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that pass has been well intercepted. It's been slipped through. Oh, baby! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri running with the ball. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Vinicius Junior. That pass isn't the best. Messi. Rooney. He's in plenty of space here. That could spell trouble.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Ah, such a clever touch. Cross to the back post. Pedri clears it away. Rooney out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he was quick to react.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Osimhen, and it's been played through. Rooney takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Doku. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And we have our very first corner. Doku! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Has a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's picked it up out wide. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Haaland. Doku, he's away. Oh, and a chance! Cleared away.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he has been fouled there. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Missed by a fraction. Shifted it to the flank. Osimhen, Vitinha, and it's Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Osimhen!
Added time.
Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Can he latch on to this?
That's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
He rises! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
It's Ronaldinho! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Turan going vertical. It's a loose ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Doku. And the shot's on here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Doku driving on and making good progress. Yamal's cross. Oh, good take in a good area. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Doku. Well, chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Foot in. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Osimhen! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Belgium have their second corner now. He's having a shot! Koundé gets it away. Delivers with wit. Upamecano gets it away. Messi. Chance here to counter. That's a cute ball. Now, can they get him away? Rooney. Makalele calmly anticipates. Yamal could move up a gear here. Oh, that's nice. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedri. And we expected better, and so did he. And here's Osimhen. 75 minutes played. Osimhen. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Yamal. Bonucci. Belgium looking to pass their way through. Oh, super find. Great chance! Goal! Belgium! Into the lead once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution for Belgium, number 3, Cannavaro.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
13,
chance to turn to their
Bonucci.
benches.
Number 17,
Belgium get themselves into the lead.
Vitinha.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number 1 contender, and he's done it again.
Number 4,
And this could be a Belgian break.
Number 2,
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Number 16, Rodri.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 55,
Nagatomo receives it in a wide position.
Substitution in progress.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rashford can get it clear. Oh, well played.
Belgium nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, some tackle that. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Rodri.
There will be 3
Tries to play it
added
through.
time.
That's been cut out, well played.
Rodri.
Somewhat off target. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And this is Ronaldinho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but